it's Christina from Redefine Creative, and I am here with my first project with the October Clique Kit. And this kit has a ton of Shimelle's new Glitter Girl collection. And so I'm going to be working in my daughter's traveler's notebook today. And so what I showed you is just a couple of the layouts that are already in her traveler's notebook. And I am using an insert from the Scrapping Wonders store. And this is a friend of mine's store, and it is by far my favorite inserts to use. So those are the ones that I'm going to be working in today. And basically, my daughter's traveler's notebook, this particular one, each different spread in there is a letter that I've written to her about something that's kind of part of her personality that's developing, or something that I want to remember about how she is right now. So that's what's going to go in this notebook. So I've decided that I wanted to pull just a few things out of this kit because I don't know about you, but I get really overwhelmed with the first project with a brand new kit. Like, I somehow, if I don't put part of the kit away, then all of it will end up on my page. Like, it'll just be one big, hot, crazy mess of a page. So I pulled out just a few things I wanted to use, and these speech bubble paper completely just spoke to me. It is absolutely my daughter. So I am going to go ahead and I am fussy cutting a bunch of these different speech bubbles. And my thought here is that I'm going to use them across the top of my spread. So I have cut my pattern paper strip and put a little black border of cardstock around it. And that's going to be like the bottom 3/4 of my layout. And that's going to be where my photo lives. And then I'm going to have all of these kind of crazy thought bubble areas up across the top of the page. And so I am taking the ones from this cut apart. I am taking the ones from the other cut apart pattern paper sheet. I am also taking the ones from the sticker sheet. And then there was one speech bubble with the glitter, kind of like a puffy sticker glitter in the middle that says "You are super." And so I've arranged all of those across the top of the page. And I have put some of them on dimensional adhesive and some of them are just flat, so that there's a whole lot of dimension across the top. And I do have a bunch of them that are off the page because I do like to include those elements in my traveler's notebook. And so then I've taken my Dylusions paint in Vibrant Turquoise and mixed it with some really cheap modeling paste. And then I'm going to put that through this star stencil. And this is a stencil where I actually bought the stencil film and created this stencil out of a cut file. Because I was looking for something that was stars and dots, and I couldn't find anything that was exactly what I wanted as far as a stencil goes. So I found a cut file that I really liked of that same thing and just made that into a stencil. And it has worked really well. I've used this stencil quite a few different times on my layouts, and it cleans up really nice and gives me the look I'm going for. So I've taken and used that colored texture paste I created to make this star and polka dot kind of diagonal. And then I'm taking my black mist and I'm going to add a bunch of splatters throughout that entire diagonal design. And this is going to kind of follow the flow of this layout. So I am going to give all of that a chance to dry so that I don't end up messing it up, especially with that black mist. It seems to take forever to dry. So instead I'm kind of working on my journaling and my photo. So I've taken the photo that I want to use and I printed it at a 3x4 size in the Project Life app and put a black cardstock matting kind of border around it. And then I'm layering up. I cut that red camera out of the pattern paper and I found a little sticker that says "Be Fearless." And then I'm also going to layer up a star down there. And then I want to use this kind of psychedelic metallic-y looking sticker that says "Oh So Cool" up in that top left, and I'm gonna kind of stick one of those sticker stars in behind that as well. And then on the coordinating page of my traveler's notebook spread is going to go that thought bubble or the speech bubble that has my journaling, which is that letter to my daughter. And then it also has those sunglasses that say "Super Cool." I tried to have 3 elements of red that are going to be spread out throughout this traveler's notebook spread because my son in the picture is wearing a bright red shirt. So I wanted to be able to leave this layout much more for my daughter, and she's wearing pink, and these are like her favorite colors. But I also wanted that pop of red to kind of acknowledge the fact that my son is also in this picture and in this bright red shirt. So I have that red puffy glitter thought bubble at the top. And then I've got my sunglasses that say super cool and are going to act like my title. And then I have that little red camera that I brought in as well. And then I felt like I needed to have one more little speech bubble up here that kind of overlaps down onto the pattern paper. I felt like that space just needed a little something. So I went ahead and pulled out another one that just says love this. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab the thickers. These are sparkly glitter that also came in the October Clique Kit. And I'm adding a few of those along my diagonal mixed media element. So there's only going to be just a couple. And they are puffy, so there is a little bit of kind of depth and dimension to them. And I don't mind that in my traveler's notebooks. It doesn't bother me having that extra height. So I am adding a few of those scattered in, and I like the look that that brings to my mixed media because it makes some of those stars stand out a little bit more. And that is going to do it. So these Traveler's Notebook inserts from Beth's store, which is Scrapping Wonders, are amazing. They hold up so well to all of my layers and my mixed media. And then also make sure you check out the October Clique Kit because it is phenomenal. The colors are amazing, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!